Hi everybody, this is Aaron with Automated Batting Cages, and today we're going to go over what to do if your pitching machine is running but is not feeding balls to the machine. So you have a customer who has dropped a token into the machine, the yellow and red lights have come on, but the machine is not feeding balls. So let's dive into what would cause that. The first thing we're going to check is the feed relay. It is located on the lower right of the PT-4 main circuit board. The ground position is always denoted with this number 1, so we know this lower right position is the ground, and we're going to use our multimeter to test this relay. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn our multimeter to AC voltage, and we're going to see if we're getting power to the relay. So I'm going to spoof a game with this machine over here, giving it power so that it thinks we have a game started. And in this upper left position, we should always have 115 volts AC, plus or minus about 5 volts. So what we're going to do here is we're going to hold one of our terminals to this number 1 position, and the second one to the upper left. And we should see about 115 volts, plus or minus 5. Right now we're getting 121, which is okay. So we know that the feed A relay is receiving power. If you do not have voltage here, the feed relay screw might be loose, or you may have a bad trace on the circuit board. So the second position we are going to check is the signal voltage from the controller telling it to turn the feed A relay on. And that comes in on this upper right position. So to test that, we're going to switch the multimeter to DC voltage. Again, we're going to use the number 1 screw as our ground. And then we're going to test to see if we have voltage at this upper right screw. We should be seeing approximately 5 volts DC. This is reading a little low at 3.6, but that is enough to turn the relay on. The final thing we're going to test is to see if the feed A relay is sending power to the feed motor. Before we check to see if we're getting voltage at this screw, which we are, once this screw receives voltage from the controller, it switches power to this lower left-hand position. So what we're going to do here is with our multimeter, we're going to switch back to AC voltage. We are going to use this lower right-hand position as our ground, and then we're going to touch our other test lead to the lower left-hand position. We should be getting 115 volts AC, plus or minus around 5. We're getting 122, 121, that's okay. So in this case, we know that this feed A relay is good. It is switching voltage to the lower left-hand position. If you are getting voltage at this lower left-hand position and the machine still is not feeding balls, then you either have faulty wiring to the feed motor or the feed motor itself is bad. If you need assistance with ordering any of these parts, please call our parts department. We're happy to help you guys out. Thank you for watching this video. Please look out for other technical support videos like it, and we'll catch you on the next one.